Dill, what's up, dude? How's it going? the hell was that? Okay. We're starting off with having audio issues. I'm gonna just like, this is not okay. I'm so done. This like, where did everything go, dude? Hold on. Cool. No audio. What's going on? This is what I'm talking about, dude. Like, I can't. I cannot. Physically, literally can't. I'm tired of bullshit, tired of bugs, tired of fucking everything just electronically not working. So dumb. I just can't anymore. Okay. Do I just need to do like a really dumb sound test or some bullshit? Wow, we are off to a fantastic start. Wow, did it just cancel out? What the fuck is going... Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Why couldn't it done this the first time? I am done with these audio issues. Holy shit. Fucking Horizon 6 got fucking road discovery bugs. Someone reported a fucking bug about fucking Horizon 6. Something about like they came out of the garage or they went back in and fucking... And then it like deleted all their work. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to create raps, dude? I should make a TikTok video. Be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking pause my rap shit because fucking Horizon 6 got bugs. You know, and I just came back too. I don't even know how the rest of today's gonna go. At this point, I don't give a shit. So, whatever. We're just gonna fucking send it until something happens. I don't even give a shit. What's up, Tim and Top? I mean, I'm personally, you know, I'm okay, but I'm too pissed off for words. It's nothing to do with you. It's just, I don't know if anybody else out there that can relate, but you ever had something that, for reasons unbeknownst, just
welcome back, Rick.
Doesn't even want to work anymore, or just starts acting funny, you know, and then it's like enough to go like, you know, what the fuck? Why is this not working? Why is it doing this and that and blah 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 and all this? You know, I don't know what it is, dude. Because like, I don't want to sit here and rant and rave for the entire stream because that's not what this is. But I find it's over the top of irritating. It's like infuriating. It's like ridiculous. I truly, strongly believe that things should just work. Not this fucking, oh, we gotta have bugs. We gotta have this. We gotta have that going on. We gotta have glitches. Like, how am I supposed to make my wraps, dude? I just literally read a post off of Facebook on a Forza Horizon 6 group. Literally, someone was having problems because, I guess, you know, like me, they're making wraps, kind of like everybody else that does wraps in the community. Someone just reported a problem that, like I said earlier, I guess it erased all their work and all that. And then now I just found out that there's a road discovery bug. Like, I don't care. You say what you will. I mean, like, you know, you probably say some shit like, oh, you're tripping or some shit. I don't care, dude, because, like, dude, you guys have seen me make my wraps. I got my fucking stuff on TikTok. Like, with all these problems going on, how the hell am I supposed to make my wraps now? I mean, like, I could probably still make it now, but then what? Unbeknownst, it's just, this bug is just gonna go Thanos my wraps and just go, and then it's just, all that work is done and gone. Like, what do you do? I'm sorry to rant and rave like this, but it's irritating. And no, I had a decent day at work. I'm not bringing my, you know, I'm not mad after work. It's not that. It's just, I'm just tired of, like, things just not fucking working. I don't get it, you know? Now, on a standpoint of, like, you know, I get it. Things have to be serviced, worked on, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But it's just so much going on that it's like, why couldn't this happen? Why couldn't that happen? Why? And there's like a whole fat laundry list of, like, why. You know, no other words, no other questions, just why. Whole laundry list, just why. Like, not an actual laundry list, but you know what I mean. So, what are you gonna do in FH6? I don't know. I was gonna make wraps, but apparently, reportedly, on because somebody made a mention of this on the Forza Horizon 6 page that I'm in, there's like 2 major bugs in the whole fucking game. Something about one of them is a fucking road discovery bug, and then the other one is like some kind of, like, I'd have to dig around for that post, and I really don't want to, but something about someone had just made a wrap, probably several wraps, and then, I don't know, like, it glitched, or, like, made the console freeze, or some shit when he came out of the garage. When he went back in the garage, I don't fucking know. I didn't really read the post thoroughly. I just kind of skimmed it, you know, and just kind of read it, and fucking just, yeah. So, I have no clue now. I'm, like, this close to making fucking TikTok video. I'm like, yeah, so apparently I read up on this, and this happened. And then just make a whole fucking talk on it. It's like, you know, I just came back to making my wraps. Like, this is what pisses me off. You know, I just came back, and now there's shit going on. I mean, I know it's not my fault, but, I mean, like, this is ridiculous. Want a fucking cake topper, just give us the middle finger. Call it a day. Like, fuck it. So dumb. Okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta make a post to my Snapchat here. I do try to post up to my Snapchat whenever I go live. That was kind of a thing that I started. So I'm trying to keep it going. You know what I mean? You know, I'm just going to throw this out there. Like, this is something I probably would or wouldn't do. Probably more wouldn't. But, this would probably be, like, really stupid. But, I mean, like, I almost want to like do a podcast where it's like, you know, if I hear about like, you know, if I read like actual legitimate links on something like that's related, you know, it'll be like video game related, you know, it'll be like, you know, something on Horizon 6, kind of like how the bugs are and shit like that, and it's like, you know, how do we go about this and what's up with that, and then like we have like a fucking talk on it or some shit. Like I said, I wouldn't actually do that, but I mean, like, I don't know, maybe it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't want to spend the entire time like just ranting and raving about it because I know it's not going to go anywhere, but it's just like, I feel like it's just dumb that like just bullshit has to happen like that. So there we go. I'm almost ready to continue. Just give me a moment. And we're good. Cool. Still like how your car looks. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I was really just kind of stringing some stuff together, really. I didn't know what the hell to really do, honestly. If you need help or encounter any issues while playing Horizon 6, the Forza feedback portal and Forza support websites are here for you. Well, that's nice. I'm gonna go down to the, or I should say up to the main festival site. Yeah, no, I just kind of put this together with the paint job. So I was just kind of running out of, like, options, I guess. Well, I mean, I wasn't running out of options. I mean, like, I didn't really know what to paint it. I mean, you know, I didn't know what material I wanted the, you know, the bars to be. I didn't know what paint I wanted the, you know, the body panels and stuff. I really didn't know, honestly. So, like, I just kind of took that metal diamond stuff, and I was like, you know, combined it with, like, red Damascus, and was like, fuck it, let's see how this comes out. And for some reason, it just, I guess, turned out to be pretty good looking, I guess. So this was just really just thrown together, honestly. I didn't realize it was going to come out this good. I'm being honest.
Arrived at your destination.
Well, should I just like? I should probably just see about making something, I guess. Because I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna make for wraps, because I don't know. I guess because like I was kind of on like a whole, every third Saturday kind of schedule, and this one really just kind of snuck up on me. So like I don't even know because, like I said, last Saturday was it was a shit show. Like my internet went down, and that was like the day that I was supposed to make raps, and like completely forgot about it. And then, here we are with this upcoming Saturday. So it's like that's supposed to be like the posting day. So it's like I'm in this mad dog rush hour where it's like, what the fuck am I gonna create? You know what I mean? So I just throw together some random Damascus colors with the metal diamond stuff. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe I might just say screw it and just throw that in there with it. I mean, I my whole entire situation that I'm in is literally the epitome of the whole shoulder shrug emoji. Like that's the best way I can tell you because I don't know. What's up? I'm in a really bad mad dog rush to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do for raps. Damn. Yeah. Because last Saturday was a shit show, and now it's worse. Oh. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
That's gonna be a damn brainstorm and a half.
Yeah. I'll have to try to put together some.
Yeah. Random wacky idea.
Yeah. You and me both. I'll have to put something together. I just don't know what the hell I'm gonna put together. That's the problem. I mean, it'll just have to be like random. I mean, like I don't want to half-ass something, but I mean, like I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't want to post up anything that's half done, because that's not right. I don't even know. I think it's just a lot going on, honestly. There was one thing, actually. I was going to make a new decal set. Because way back when I was in the Riot community with my own racing division, hence the Riot Racing Division, it's now no longer. So I'm actually in my own server. And we pretty much got it built up and ready to go. And what was for a little bit, because it was kind of like trying to get my other racing division members kind of back over to my Discord, the ones that kind of had a closer following towards me. But it was called the racing sector because we decided to do sectors, not divisions. Because divisions was kind of like our thing of the past kind of thing. So we did sectors, so everything's a sector now. And it used to be called the racing sector. But now it's called the SRS, the Secret Racing Society. So, and I had a few ideas of how I wanted to go about making it. As I wanted to take like the initial letters of S, R, and S. So like use like the S, right? And then put the word secret inside the letter S. And then like, I don't know, maybe have a different font of the word secret inside the word S, or inside the letter S. You know what I mean? And then do the same thing with the R and the other S. You know, like do like, you know, like Secret Racing Society or something. You know what I mean? That was kind of like the idea. And then just have that. You know what I mean? Because like I was trying for a long time before I called it the SRS. There was kind of brainstorming of like what I wanted to, you know, call it instead of just the racing sector, because I thought that was boring. So I was trying to like kind of sort of mold it into like, I guess, I don't know, my stream name with my racing sector. I don't know. It was just gonna be some generic name, but it took a while because of everything that was going on, and so that's kind of what I came up with was the SRS. I don't know. I'll probably just end up making a freaking TikTok video or something. Okay, what is it? Oh my goodness. There we go. That's better. I don't know. I'll have to take this weekend and just do that, because yeah, no, this is gonna be a long video I'm gonna make for TikTok, because I don't know, there's so much going on, dude, because I don't know, it's I'm kind of at a crossroads. I don't even know what to do. I mean, I just literally came back from like a long break, and like now it's like, what do I do? Like, I've got no ideas. I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to make. I don't have a theme, nothing. So I'm just gonna say fuck it and just maybe work on a few cars. Maybe run some fucking races. Whatever. That's cool. I might just say screw it and just make a fucking race. race build. I don't care. PDSC. What the hell? I'm gonna look that up. What is that? I wish I would have freaking. Oh my god, I feel stupid. Positive displacement supercharger. So we got regular supercharger, right? So what? So displacement supercharger and then positive displacement supercharger? Yeah.
And damn. That sucks.
Hmm.
And I was running from the stove. That happened.
Ooh.
It was weird because he didn't do a fit or nothing. He just quietly went to the door and just signaled for me. I was like,
Damn.
I'm surprised he didn't throw a fit over that one because, yeah, I wouldn't blame him that time.
Right? That's interesting. Okay. Now that I know about the whole positive displacement supercharger thing. Screw it. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna come over here and do this. Nah. Screw it. Actually, you know what? Here, let's do this. Okay, so there's that. So now... Actually, wait. Oops. I'll do 18s. There we go. Somewhere. Mm-hmm.
I'll just come in here.
What a fucking gamer tag. I can't even say that without laughing. That's hysterical.
You've arrived at your destination.
Like, come on. Like, if that's not suggestive enough. How do you get away with it, honestly? How do people get away with game seriously? That's right up there with the people that create those, for a while, trendy things. It was like, oh yeah, it's one of those Dutch games or some bullshit. You know what I mean? You see something, insane. So there's really a new Forza edition coming in British automotive, huh? How about that? I hope it's something good. You know what? I want to see something really quick. Celica GT Mysterion. You know, I know these were auto show cars in Horizon 5, but I'm sorry, they shouldn't be seasonal vehicles. That's new, apparently. I mean, it's literally just an older Celica. Like, what? Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Rick?
I kind of exited the garage by accident. I didn't mean to. That's okay. I've had this. I just customized it. Mm-hmm. No. Drifting Championships. Highest score wins. Hide and seek. Custom racing. Honestly, I might just do drifting. I mean, why not? I might just run my, where the hell is it? It's probably going to be in Nissan. There it is. This thing.
That thing?
Honestly, just gonna say screw it and just drift.
Aspiring event organizer? Choose the car class and drivetrain for the 3-event championship and get to drifting. Highest points over a single lap wins.
Hold on, what class is... So I'm running S2. Okay, alright. What? What? Are you serious? Dude. Why? Fine then. Guess I won't be using my Skyline. Because S2 is not on the list. So dumb. So much for custom. I almost don't want to drift now. That really kills the mood. Drift skills boost. You know what? Screw it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. Oh, you know what? I'm completely forgetting something. There we go. Seriously? You have got to be kidding me. I should have chose frickin' rear-wheel drive. You suck, officially. Well, that was my blunder. I did it to myself. Oh well. Oh, I forgot I had this. Why does it have slicks? Weird. Very, very weird. I'm done. You're gonna fucking cut me out for the entire fucking thing all because I missed a checkpoint. No. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, no, I don't. Maybe I should just quit making raps, dude. I don't even know what the fuck to do anymore. Too much
Okay,
bullshit
Rick,
going on.
what do you want
Maybe
to
I'll just
do?
drop making raps and just disappear from that. Who cares? I'm just done with all this crap, dude. You know, you got like this fucking ghosting bullshit when you can't even fucking race behind people. It's like, whoa, it's collision predicted. Get out of here with that bullshit. It's all because somebody decided that in Horizon 5 that they're just going to be complete and utter rammers. So you gotta make a fix for it in Horizon 6. Make everybody else suffer. Total horseshit. Well, I officially don't know what the hell to do anymore. some of those races that I posted up in here. Ah, here we go. OT. Happy, happy. Happy, happy what? Oh. You know what? I'm completely forgetting something. What's your daily driver? Are you talking about here in Horizon 6 or like what? Oh, in F86?
Welcome back, Rick.
I have no idea, dude. I don't even think I had a daily driver in fucking Horizon 5, dude. Oh, this one's an anything goes? Well. Okay. In that case, I have some builds on the list. No, they all have fucking. What even is this thing's corner? Am I just picking the wrong gear today? Turismo tomorrow, yes. I'm only gonna be after the Camaro though. You know, honestly, dude, with the way this update has been, I didn't ask you. Are you already making races in F6? No. I don't even think I want to make races. Dude. I don't know. With everything going on right now, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's been often feeling like we just have very little time. I don't even know. Dude, I guess I just been feeling overwhelmed. Stress. There's no getting away from it. You know, like, it's not my... I'm not trying to point the blame or anything. It's like, you know, it's not my fault that my fucking internet went out last Saturday, which I had completely forgotten to make raps, but my internet took crap on me, which that sucks. And it's like, I don't even have a theme to go off of. I don't have any ideas whatsoever to even go off of for my next round series. So it's like, I might just get this. I don't even know. Too much bullshit's going on. I'm just not having it. I had just come back to making raps, and I was so happy to come back, and then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, this whole shit show just was like, hey, we're gonna show up and just wreck all these things. It's like, thank you. I just totally need it like that. I'm not trying to, put on anybody else. Like, that's not what this is about. I just wish things would be better. Stay afloat. Everything just feels so, extreme rush hour. It's just like, I'm not having it. I don't. So I don't know what to do. I don't even know where the damn fucking route is. Why are you going this way? I need to get back on the route. Stupid. I'm about ready to give up, dude. I can't take this anymore. Too much bullshit. I'm not just talking about the race. Like, where the fuck are you even going, dude? Like, I got fucking AI that's got God mode. What fucking Honda makes it extra nice without game mods that are gonna break the fucking shit out of me. Man. Fuck that shit. Fucking Christ. Okay. I'm done. I don't even care anymore. I don't even want to race. Screw racing. I don't even care anymore, dude. I'm done. I can't even fucking drift without it fucking just taking me out of the race completely. I can't do this anymore. I just fucking can't, dude. I'll be on tomorrow for seasonals, not working Thursday and Friday. nice. You know, as much as I really don't like this, I'm really just say post it up as like, hey, check these out. This is jalapeno. I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, all this is aimless. I have no fucking thing. No plans. No idea. Like, I'm honestly ready to just throw in the towel. I'm still gonna stream, obviously. But you know what I mean, dude? Like, it's ridiculous. Pit stop traffic? Fuck out of my way. I'm not complaining, but I hate they removed. Did they? Did they actually remove that? Because if so, that's nuts. That's the N600. So you saying
Welcome back,
they?
Rick.
So they removed it? Is that what you're saying? So what? BMW X6M. You're talking about the 21 BMW M3 Comp. Okay. Well, they have the M4, and they have this. Wait, hold on a minute. Okay, so that's welcome pack. Oh, they. Oh. You're right, they did. And they replaced it with the X6M, you said. Oh, they did. Wow. Why would they? Why? Why would they do that? Yeah, I know it was a seasonal car. Wow. Why would they do that? I hope to God that they don't do that and have it as a seasonal car in here. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Because, dude, I really don't want them to bring over, you know, average Joe cars, let's just say, from Horizon 5. Like, oh, yeah, it's a seasonal. It's like, these aren't seasonal vehicles. Just like the Mitsubishi Stereon and the freaking Toyota Celica and whatever else they're trying to pass off as a seasonal vehicle. It's like, dude, if this is a seasonal vehicle, it better have something special, like a really cool body kit or some really crazy cool customization, or maybe there's something about it that makes it special. There's literally nothing about those cars that makes it special. And I'm talking about the cars that are in this current seasonal. Well, okay, maybe not this current seasonal. Not the Camaro. The Camaro, cool. But the rest of the cars, like, like for the 40-point cars, like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, come on. They removed the M5 2018? Oh. Wow. Because, yeah, they have the 2012, but not the 2018. Wow. That ain't right, dude. Yeah, because some people were tying the 2018 Z01 LE with that 2024 Camaro, which, cool, but, you know, so. I don't know, man. It's just. Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo. So wait, were they supposed to have that? Is that what you're saying? I like how you could actually get the Ford Racing Puma now. That's funny. It's a seasonal car or two, and if it's oh, that's right. Wow, I just now remembered that. Oh my God, you're right. You're absolutely right. I just now remembered that. Huh. I mean, dude, it's gonna be the oldest joke in the book at this point, but I'll just chalk it up to licensing. I mean, I don't even care anymore. Maybe because it's Japan, they focus more on Japanese cars. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I guess. Like, I could see what you're saying. So. You know what would have been really cool though? Maserati Gran Turismo 2. Yeah, I know. You wanna know what would have been really cool? Now, I don't know. The RX-8 R3 isn't really my favorite model of the RX-8. I think like the 2000s RX-8, like those ones were it. Like you know what? Here, let me show you. Where was that? Where is it? This one right here. See, that model would have been cool. Like the 2009 or some shit. But, like, for some reason, they were like, yeah, we're going to bring over the R3, which, you know what I mean? They don't want to put money for licensing. You know, that's going to be the longest standing thing, you know? Because that's what it is. It's licensing all the time. Like 90% of the time, it's all licensing. Every single fucking bit of it. You know what I mean? Because, like, I guess you can, they get like a budget, I guess. You know what I mean? And let's just say it's, I mean, what is it up there in today's world? Is it like millions? Maybe a few billion or some shit on a game or some shit? I don't know. I'm throwing stuff out there at this point because You know, it's like, well, you get this much for, you know, licensing that you spend on. And then what? It's all this, you know, work of whatever, you know? I mean, what else is there to, you know, like, what can you do? Million for car companies to use their cars. Yeah. No, I know that a lot of money gets poured into these games, but it's just like, really? You know what I mean? Like, it's just so crazy, honestly. Because there's only so much you can do. Why can't we just have a choice to import like 10 or 5 favorite cards from FH5? That would be a good step. Yes, I know. Like, that would be great. You know, I have another wild thing I want to just absolutely fucking throw out there just because it's like, fuck it. Like, you know how it always gets divvied up between, you know, where it's like you pay this many millions for the licensing and shit, and then it's like, oh, but then we gotta pay more millions for, like, you know, body kit brands. You know, I'm talking like Liberty Walk and, you know, all the other like custom body parts and like that we see in like usual racing games. You know what I mean? So it's like you either have all these cars that everybody's been trying to request. You know what I mean? But yet, you can only allow, you know, however much, which seems to be a little bit for, you know, body kits and stuff. And the thing that gets me is the fact of like, oh, it's always gets divvied up like that. You know what I mean? I think what made this kind of falls for Need for Speed Heat because it was like, okay, well, you have this many manufacturers, this many cars, which wasn't a whole list, wasn't a whole lot of a list, which fine, but they went all in with customization, everything with customization, not just your hood, not just your wing, not just your side skirts, not just your front bumper, rear bumper, the works. You know what I mean? It was everything. You know, it was like the lights, you know, front lights, tail lights, you know what I mean? I think, oh yeah, you could do like tire brands, you know what I mean? Yeah, you had your rims in there too, but I mean, like, you know, the customization really, you know what I mean? Like, it was that deep customization. That was what Heat had. And that was because it was like, all right, well, you have X amount of manufacturers and X amount of cars, which, you know, was never the same as any Forza title because of how deep the customization went. You know, and then of course, oh, and the neons, can't forget the neons, of course. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's like that. Another thing is like, it's here in Japan where it's like, okay, well, you know, we should get like, you know, neon and stuff like that. You know, it's funny because I just came across another post. This is another interesting thing I kind of want to sort of talk about. I'm sorry to be boring, but I mean, maybe it's good to just kind of get this out there. You know what I mean? What it is if you want to really like deep dive into the culture of Japan, since we're here in Japan in Horizon 6, people were like mentioning like, you know, it'd be really cool to have like certain cars that had Bojuzoku customization. And you know what I'm talking about with those like cars that had like those like super stretched out like kind of, you know, body customizations and like the crazy fucking tailpipes that stuck way the hell out there. I mean, it looks cool, you know, and it's all a part of the culture. And you have like they mentioned like this kind of short list of like, you know, it would be cool to see this, it'd be cool to see that, it would be cool to see these other things, and like Neons was in that list. And I think there's a couple of other things too that you could customize. You know what I mean? Because that was all culture for Japan. So I think that this is kind of lacking, honestly. You know what I mean? Not Forza. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so here's what's funny. I actually, you know what? No, hold on. You made a good point. Actually, you know what? Let's just, oh shit. Let's just hang out and just talk about this. Because, like, this is a good point. You know what I mean? Literally, with the Forza Arrow, dude. My friends and I, we basically called it out. Just unfiltered, right? We called it out. We did. The Forza Arrow, that new wing, the new wing at the time, it was like, do you have any idea how fast that's going to get old? And we called it, because it's already boring. You know, because when it was first coming in, it was like, oh yeah, we finally get a new Forza Arrow, or a new Forza wing, or whatever, right? And it was like, yeah, it's this cool new design and everything, and then all of a sudden, just like that, it's now old. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it gets insane of how old that gets, dude. You know, it's funny too, because like when it, like we called it, and it's funny that we did, because we were right. Not in the sense of like, you know, oh, we were right. No, it's in the sense of like, because we knew that was what was going to happen, and it happened. Not really because we made it happen. It was we were just like predicting it, kind of calling it out in that sense. So it was just kind of funny of the way that happened. So I just wanted to bounce off of that point there, because that was fantastic there. Interior customization too. Yeah. So kind of like what Crew 2 and Motorfest do with that. Like, do that, but like, well, you know, yeah, just put it in Horizon 6, you know, do that, you know, whatever color, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know, like material, you know what I mean? Rather it's, I don't know. Maybe you could like probably add in like your own, I don't know, maybe like a cool seat cover or a cool steering wheel cover or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, or that, or you hang your little fucking things off the mirror or some shit. Kind of like what Crew 2 did with the vanities. Do vanity customization. Like, make it your own thing. Make it like it's your own style, I guess, of like, you know.
Underglow and interior.
I was just talking about Underglow too. I was just talking about that. Underglow, neons, all that shit, yeah.
And for the interior.
Oh, yes. Yeah, do the interior neons too. Yeah, the interior, yes, yeah. Do that, you know what I mean? Like, just, it's, you know, yeah.
You hungry much?
A little
It's
bit.
pretty late and your mom hasn't, I don't think she put anything up, so yes, dinner's on us tonight.
That's fine. I can make that work.
Alright, send it. And she's working on pinning her days, like, look, I guess it's on us then.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We've made it work before. We can do it again. Yeah. But yeah, no, like this game's just kind of it's lacking. You know what I mean? There's just no other way of sugarcoating it anymore. You know what I mean? You know, another thing I actually kind of want to talk about too is, trying to remember. Oh yeah, it was an article. It was Forza related, and what it was is Um, I'll read that here in just a minute. What it was um, that I think, what was it, the amount of the player base that this game had lost. I think some of them kind of like moved on to, or at least went back to, I think it was, what was it, Horizon 4, I think it was. Yeah, because they were describing it, because it was more active there. Because, like, you could be out free roaming, and, like, people playing that game, like, they could either be racing, doing some kind of, you know, like your typical highway pulls, or doing, like, the, you know, drag races, or doing, like, the drift runs, or just doing a cruise. You know, you didn't have to be in a convoy. You could just cruise somewhere. You know, it was like those groups of people would be driving around. So like that type of, not necessarily without doing an event, but more just I'm running out of like words to use here. Basically, like all that going on, you could be driving around on free roam and it would find you. You don't have to go looking for it. You'd be doing all of that without, you know, creating like an event. You know what I mean? Like if you were on like to the highway and you just do like you know, your typical highway pulls, or if you're out drifting somewhere, people start drifting behind you. Pretty soon you're doing a group tandem without being in a convoy. Or, you know, if you're testing out a drag build, you know what I mean? And like people start lining up and just racing each other. It doesn't matter at all if it's like, you know, competitive. It doesn't matter who's faster. It doesn't matter who's better than anybody else. It just happens. You know what I mean? Not like this where it's like, you know, oh, you have to go find an event. You can't just free roam around. And it's like, oh yeah, people are gonna be drifting. People are gonna be, you know, doing this. It's like all while, you know, without being in a convoy. You know what I mean? It's empty. It just kind of sucks, you know? Anyway, I think I'm gonna give up on Forza Horizon customization side maybe in 2050 they develop themselves. I don't know. We will see what Clutch has when it comes up. You know, I don't know. Like, I think and I don't want to make this about me because that's not what this is. I don't want to give up though. Sometimes it's hard to see things where a lot of people would be like, they'd leave, where it's just kind of, you know, oh, there's all this going on, all that going on, not enough this, not enough that, you know, or, you know, whatever reason they have, you know what I mean? And then maybe, and this is like a big fat maybe, but like, you know, maybe later on down the road in Horizon 6, like, I would like to hope that it gets better. Now, I'm not saying that for sure, because I don't know that for sure at all, but I'm just being honest. Like, I really hope it gets better. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've given up on games in the past where it's like, you know, screw it. But it's like, you know, I got the premium edition of this game, so it's like I don't want to give it up. You know what I mean? You know, that's kind of like me giving up on the whole fucking Test Drive series. Because, like, dude, like, Test Drive Unlimited, back on what? Was it 360? No. No. It was... Was it the Xbox One? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, Test Drive Unlimited and Test Drive Unlimited 2. I think 2 was my most favorite. Because you had Ibiza in Hawaii. Although, It was mainly just on Ibiza. And then when I looked it up, because I actually did the research on the game as to what was going on and everything when Test Drive Solar Crown came out. And I guess Atari went bankrupt, and then they had that other company step in for them. And so they kind of took over, and then, you know, they were now, you know, the next company to, you know, help produce or make and put out, you know, Solar Crown. And I don't know, I couldn't with that game. Like, I tried and I tried and I tried. I wanted to hang on to that game, but I don't know what else to say, man. It didn't feel right. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't it. It's not, you know, the Test Drive Unlimited I knew. Because I knew that me and my friends played on Test Drive Unlimited 2, or aka TDU 2 back in the day. You know what I mean? And this goes beyond, you know, like, oh, you can't always expect the game to be the same and blah, 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 and all that. But I mean, like, you know, it's just kind of like that. So, it's just, when things kind of change and things kind of go out of order, I guess the bottom line is, like, it's hard to, I guess, accept the change and try to really just kind of tread through and kind of move forward, knowing that not just the fact that things are different, but it just, I don't know. I don't know. So, by the way, I'm with you for the Camaro 2024. Yes. You know, another thing that I kind of want to throw out in a positive note, I know that Xbox is working on, oh my god, what the fuck was it? Oh, it's the whole disc to digital thing, and they're also doing more backwards compatible stuff. So I think that would be really cool if they actually went back and like looked into some of the older titles, like, let's say, and I'm just gonna really just take a shot in the dark and guess, but like, let's say if they did Juiced for the original Xbox, like, I think that was a great game. It was very underrated, very overlooked, or maybe even underlooked, I don't know. It was just underrated as all hell, because it's like, that game was kind of a little bit of ahead of its time for what it was. I mean, it was a street racing game, but you could do betting, you could do pink slips. I mean, you know what I mean? And another thing is if, like, you end up, like, hitting the other crews or whatever, like, they had some shit to say, you know what I mean? And it deducted from your respect that you had built up from them, or if you had any respect for them, you know what I mean? It didn't matter if they were, like, rude to you or whatever, you know what I mean? That game had so much going for it, and I thought it was great. Another good racing series I thought was great, again, was on the arcadey side, was Project Gotham Racing 2. Now, I played a little bit of the first one, but I really started on 2. I know I skipped the first one. Of course, I didn't even know the first one really existed. But I started with 2. And then, fast forwarding a little bit into the 360 era, I found 4. So I kind of like skipped around. It was weird. Anyway, I ended up getting 4. PGR4, and beating that, of course, I beat both 2 and 4, and then somewhere in the mix, I ended up finding PGR3. Beat PGR3, and here's what was cool with PGR3. Check this out. They had, I think it was Route Creator or something like that, and the thing about it is not. I mean, granted, it wasn't really like, you know, free roam. I mean, yeah, sure, you could like, you know, pick a city and like free roam like the streets, really, as to like per what track or, you know, whatever direction. But I mean, that was about it. It was like, it was just per city. But I mean, you could make your own races, which I thought was like really cool. So there's that. But yeah, no, like PGR2 was awesome, and so was Project Gotham Racing 4. 2 was really cool because you went to like all these places, dude. Like Sweden, like fucking, you know, I think some of it was in Japan, so it was like in, it went all over the place, dude. No, I don't even think it was Sweden. No, it was. Oh well. If there's anybody that's played PGR2, if you know, you know. Another thing, kind of moving on to Project Gotham Racing 4. What was really cool about it was you got to fly from place to place. Because, let's say, I think, what was it? It did like, you know, North America, kind of, you know, all the different directions. And then, like, depending on what part of, you know, or what side of the country you're on, or state, or whatever, you know what I mean? You had, like, the Michelin test track, or, like, you had, you could race in somewhere in Japan, you could race, you know, wherever else. Whereas if you went all the way over here, you know, you were racing in, like, New York, you were racing in all these different, like, states, cities, and all that. That was cool. That was really, really cool. Now, another thing that was really interesting was you could create, well, I mean, you couldn't really create so much as, but they had custom patterns that you could pretty much pick out. And I guess if it had any creativeness to it, is you could have it whatever color you wanted. So, like, any kind of pattern that you picked out, you could color it whatever. You know what I mean? I thought that was cool. So, and then each and every, like, little, I don't know, villa or house or whatever that you had, you pretty much had an entire trophy room of all of your completion that you did, or progress, or whatever have you not. Like, I thought that was cool. So actually gonna see something really quick because I found a video for the. Okay. Yep, I know. Oh, come on. One, 5, 3. Seven, 3, 7. Nice. Let's see, what else? Oh, and I guess apparently someone did a, they're calling it Mini Nordschleife, or whatever, however you pronounce that. Basically, it's a compact version of Nürburgring. And they made it here in Horizon 6. They have a 5-lap version and a 1-lap version. I don't know if I have enough time to do 5 laps, but I kind of want to run the 1-lap version. Creator recommends the 2022 Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro with that tune code. Okay. You know what? Let's just get rid of that. I'm gonna do the 1-lap version. So what do we got? 178. 178. 621. 805. 805. Oh, anything goes. Nice. This should be interesting. I'll use something else. Oh, I'm actually by myself. I thought I was gonna be racing bots. Interesting. Well, shit. In that case, I could have totally chose something else. Eh. Let's put this car through its paces. Came into that corner way too fast. One second. Put this over here.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hey.
What up?
How goes it?
It goes partially, hopefully, maybe. We'll find out more tomorrow, I guess. Nobody joined you on Horizon 6?
Nope.
Alright, hang on, I'll be on there here shortly.
Fuck, I didn't even see that. Damn it.
Well, why would... Where's your eyes?
Well, somebody made a miniature version of the Nürburgring, big one, and it's, oh my god, I need to like slow the hell down for that. Holy fuck. Okay. Anyways, somebody made, it's called it's the mini mochi. No, somebody made a miniature version of it. Here at Horizon 6. I'm racing it all out.
Right.
I didn't know that I was not going to be racing the boss, which is kind of a good thing. Because I mean, so next time I get back,
is that the lowest?
Huh?
Is that the lowest? No, R class is the highest, right?
No, S class is still highest.
S class is still highest.
Yes.
Okay, so where is R class in the ranking world?
Do you remember Horizon 5's S2 and X? R class is the new
Okay. R class is the new X. Did I just say that right?
No. R class is the new S2. And you want to know what's funny? Get this. I have in my computer's notepad. Literally, if you want to go back, I even have it on the fucking Forza thing. If you scroll up and find it, fucking right here. So here's the whole entire thing. It's like this. Keep in mind, this is from the first Forza Horizon all the way to Horizon 6. Now I left out like 2 and 3 because I think it was kind of like kept the same. So get this, okay? This is gonna be a lot to kind of intake here, so just stay with me. First Forza Horizon, E class 100 to 199, D class 200 to 300, C class 301 to 400, B class 401 to 500. Keep in mind that was all D class from Horizon 4 to and Horizon 5. Now,
Right.
A class 501 to 600. That's C class FH4 FH5. S class 601 to 700. That's B class FH4 FH5. R3 S01 to 800. That's A class FH4 and 5. R2 801 to 900. That's S1 class FH4 and 5. R1 class 901 to 979. That's S2 class FH4 and 5. Now,
Okay.
so, where was it? Hold on. Oh, right. Okay. So, then it was, in FH4 and 5 again, you know, D, C, B, A, and then like the numbers I told you pretty much, S2, 901 to 998, and then the next class was 999. So, here it is to, FH6. Here's where it gets interesting, because R class is really nothing new. We had it back in the first Forza Horizon, and now we have it again here in Horizon 6. So technically, R class is nothing new.
Okay. It's just a returning class that hasn't been seen like God.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, so now R class goes 901 to 998, just like S2 in Horizon 4 and 5. So, again, R class is the new S class of FH4 and 5.
Gotcha.
And then you have X class 999. And then they kind of redid, and I did a class comparison again with FH6. So, it's D classes 1 to 400, again, FH4 and 5 D class. And then C classes 401 to 500, and then the rest you kind of already know. So, yeah, literally I could just tag you in that, and you can just read it through there. And then I put a side note, I said the first Forza Horizon through the second and third literally had the same classes as 4 and 5, which is why I didn't include them. And then I said, fun fact, we were first introduced to the R class way back in the first Forza Horizon, so looking back on it, R class is nothing new. They just brought it back and slightly redid it.
Right.
So that's the entire enchilada, if you want to call it that.
Okay. Sims 4 can go because I'm not going to play that game.
What's next?
And so can... Hi, Cooper. And so can Madden, because I'm not going to be playing that anytime. Fuck you!
What happened?
Oh, you know, this fucking dumbass Xbox. Your Xbox is out of space for saved data. To make room, select a game or app from my games or apps and press the menu button on your controller. And then select manage game add-ons and add-ons.
Didn't you
Fuck
literally
you.
just sit there and like delete games or whatever?
Oh my god, yeah, and it's been a fucking nightmare. All the games I want to play, now they have the fucking, the little the directional arrows opposite of each other, meaning I can't play them on the external drive for some fucking dumbass reason.
Oh yeah. They do
So-
that to make you buy the fucking 1 terabyte fucking card expansions.
Oh, dude, that's
why.
so gay.
Oh, it's dumb. It's beyond dumb. That's why I have my 8 terabyte Seagate Xbox freaking storage, dude. I mean, like, even then I'd have to like still move like some games over and shit like that. But it's like I have all the games that I pretty much play. So I mean, I'm kind of set. But I mean, like, I know that everyone else is different. That's fine. But like I said, it's like they do that so where it's like, oh yeah, you have to buy this little 1 terabyte, fucking thing, and it's so expensive too. It's ridiculous. It's like, dude, just fucking take the fact that you can use the other external storages and play those games over there. Like, stop making
Seriously.
so fucking obsolete.
Okay, so here... Okay. I don't even want to go through any of this, because my god, this was a pain in the fucking butt last time.
That sucks.
Storage devices, internal storage, fucking... Fuck me, apparently. Uninstalled content. Enlisted. Okay, why is that... Why is it downloaded and... Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking connection fit. Okay, so Horizon 6 is internal. 7 Days to Die is internal. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is internal. Microsoft Rewards on Xbox. Does anybody play Rocket League still?
I don't think so.
You've arrived at your destination.
Is it a dead thing?
I don't even know if it's like dead or not, but like I remember that there was a time when it was like popular, like I have no idea.
I'm gonna check this out real quick.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
What games in there? No, because it's not dead because Rocket League Season 23 is out.
Holy shit, okay. I literally just asked Google, I was like, is Rocket League still popular in 2026? Here's the entire thing. Yes, Rocket League is still very popular in 2026. It maintains a massive active daily player base and even hit a massive peak of over 1 million concurrent players following a major streaming and influencer spotlight, proving the timeless appeal of its core car soccer gameplay. Damn. Ongoing frustrations. Players still frequently debate developer decisions like the removal of player-to-player trading, yet the core game refuses to die. Newcomer hurdle. Because the game has been out for years, the general skill level of the active community is very high, making the learning curve steep for absolute beginners. High activity. Daily conversions routinely stay well into the hundreds of thousands, bolstered by regular season updates from Psyonix. That is insane. What? That's wild. Absolutely wild.
Oh my goodness. I don't understand how any of these games. Rage. I'll re-download that another time, I guess. Oh my god, I'm gonna rage! I'm gonna rage.
I'm gonna crash out too.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll be back.
Yep. I actually got the Toyota Sports 800 out of that. I'm surprised. You know what? I might just say screw it and try that 5-lap version, honestly.
Welcome back, Rick.
Play.
Is this blue carbon? I think it is. That's crazy. What? Huh. You know what? I have an idea. What if I just Ooh, okay. And just went like that, and then... Okay, so far so good. Okay. So then I'll take this, and then... I don't know if I'm a fan of that, though. So, maybe... Wait a minute, what? How in the hell is that... Is that already pre-colored? What the hell? Hold on. This is gonna be really odd, but whoa. Okay, that's actually pre-colored. What the hell? That carbon is freaking blue carbon already. What? That's insane. Okay. Moving on. What? No way. Okay, hold on a minute. What's going on right now? Hold on. Okay, so I can do that.
Okay, so what just happened?
What?
We just, I'm just looking at this. I deleted like a whole bunch of fucking shit off, internal storage.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, no, fuck you. And I was like, wow, yeah.
That's dumb.
Okay, so that can go, because I'm not going to play the game. Uninstall.
It's like, let's make the carbon fiber bits, fucking, put them in wood color. Nah, that would look too weird, I think. Oh yeah, no, that already looks weird. Let's see. It's like, let's do the metal diamond. That looks way too weird, dude. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Actually, I have an idea. Ooh. See, that would be cool. Although I'm kind of wondering. Oh, I mean, you can see the frickin' decals a hell of a lot better, though. I know, I was going to do the Kevlar, but, like, it's already colored, like a blue. That is, like, the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
Alright, hold on. Let's kind of mess with the colorway then. Let's see if I can make it a different color. Okay, so it's already kind of looking like different. Okay. So then... Wait, what if...
my brother in Christ.
Okay, so that's gonna be like a purple.
Oh, now it works.
Right?
Only had to download half the freaking stuff, or half the crap, or half the games I was trying to download.
So let's just... Wait, hold on, maybe that might be too much. I need to go back to 60. So maybe... Dude, really?
My bad.
Anyway.
Oh shit.
I guess I could like completely... Here, let's go...
Edamame!
No? Let's go...
Edamame!
Yeah, the edamame circuit. Yeah, that's...
You ever had edamame?
I don't think so. Where have you?
I have. It's actually pretty good. that a Supra?
We're back to that. We're back to that.
Yeah, hold up. I got something for you.
Oh shit! Here we go.
First thing I do. Well, it's like the second thing I do, but the first thing I do, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Check your messenger.
All right, give me just a sec here, because I have to. I gotta do that, and then I gotta paint the wing. There we go. At least it's not blue anymore. So now, let's see. Hold on, I gotta see this shit now. Oh my god, someone is super fucking sprays his fucking glasses and proceeds to wipe it off.
I was just about to send that as a text.
Dude, we fucking we've seen that shit so many times where it's like the guys are like losing their shit. It's like, yo, is that a super? And fucking and, like wipes it off. Is that a super? Like they're just losing their shit. It's like, God, that's such an old meme now.
Somebody say Supra?
like, oh.
Then there's that one video, and it's a Corvette. If I remember this right, it's a Corvette ZR1 and a Shelby, and they're tubbed out. They got the fat radials on the back or whatever, and they're just straight fucking getting it on the freeway or whatever.
Yeah.
And the fucking Shelby, they get it from I think they get it from a 50 or a 60 dig or whatever, or 60 roll, whatever the kids call it these days.
Yeah.
And fucking, the guy counts them down, 1, 2, 3, and they just fucking launch it. Well, Shelby's just straight fucking getting it, launching it in the front end and everything, right?
Yeah.
And as the ZR1 starts pulling away, here comes this fucking Supra just up and around them, just high winding in fourth gear. It still has like 3 more gears to go, but just fucking puts buses on them in fourth gear.
Jeez. It's insane.
I'll have to find that video and send it to you. Of course, it was recorded somewhere in Mexico, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, right. But I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Okay, so whenever somebody says, recorded in Mexico, that's like the Fight Club rule. First rule of Fight Club.
Yeah, don't talk about it. Yeah.
You don't talk. You're right.
That's crazy.
Car horns.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm kind of deciding on what color I want to have it. You know what's funny about this Sylvia? So I actually had to mess with the coloring on this thing because this Time Attack Sylvia comes pre-colored with the blue carbon. You can still see it in the car here. Yeah, and what's funny is if you try to do the matte carbon fiber or the polished Kevlar and the matte Kevlar, it automatically just stays the same color as that blue. I literally tried it. It's the weirdest thing. So I took the regular carbon fiber. I was like, okay, what can I do to mess with this? Now it's this oddball green that's kind of looks cool at least. And so now I'm sitting here messing with colors to see what's going to look good with it. Which I might. Ooh, that's a nice blue. I was going to go. Why the fuck does that look like a Bayside blue color? What the hell? That's cool. What?
No, I think I might have an idea.
What?
You haven't. You done Legacy, right? Have you done the other albums?
No, I haven't. No.
Think about that for Rep Series.
Oh, you know what? There was.
Counting down from the.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right. I did do in Horizon 5. I did do the Afterlife album.
Nice.
Cause I did the raps from there. That was a theme.
Alright. Because I'm sure there are other covers. There's some pretty good ones that you can make a rap out of.
You want to invite me?
Yeah, I will. What's this?
Figure something like that out. That'd be cool. Though. Just a whole countdown of their albums throughout the years.
Right. far down do I gotta freaking go, dude? Hmm.
Is there old snacks?
Hey, let me finish up with this color on this car, and then I will invite you because it's not letting us
Yeah.
in the garage. So give me just a sec.
Yeah.
I don't know if the purple's gonna go with this color, so maybe. I might honestly just say screw it and just do a chrome black because this is not. Well, I mean, this might. Nah. Yeah, I'm just gonna end up doing a whole chrome black with this thing. Screw it, might as well. Actually, that doesn't really look too bad. Not bad. Not bad.
I'm getting a multiplayer service error.
Are you serious?
Yeah. you're ready. Unable to join convoy due to multiplayer service error.
That is some serious bullshit.
I know, and I wanted to show you my car that I've been working on. So is your mom, but we don't talk about that.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. You know how bad I wanted to sit here and just spam invites, just keep backing out, just spam invites, keep backing out, just do the same thing, just boom, boom, just chain gun it, just sitting there, just chain gun the whole thing, and it's like that. You just get invite after invite after invite, just keep going. Like, oh god.
Unable to join convoy due to multiplayer service error.
That is super dumb.
Right.
Super dumb.
Right.
Alright, well then, screw it. I'm gonna try to run the 5-lap version of what I was going to run then. Because there's no bots, I'm going to run my Sylvia W tag.
Okay, so we go this way. Is there a trailhead down? No, maybe? No? No trailhead? What the absolute fuck it? Oh, there it is. Damn it. Hey, is the Monte Carlo in this game? Or has it ever been in any of the Horizons?
Thanks.
And I'm talking like the 1971 Monte Carlo.
I do not know. I'm currently racing right now, but you're more than welcome to go to the office and check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing the 5-lap mini Nürburgring race. I'm gonna fucking screenshot it and post it on the Forza thing. So I shared it with everybody. Yeah, we're kind of looking for money grinding tracks. That's really what we're all in for. That's what we're all in for right now is money grinding. XP and fucking placement basically. That's what we're in for the money for doing it with a convoy. With like if it's me, it's as long as we get a decent amount of money out of it.
Right.
One of them is we figured out that if we ran it back to back like times, then we would just so.
Fucking out the way!
screenshot that and post it up to the Forza thing.
Oh, fucking finally.
What?
That truck's only been a fucking DLC truck for like fucking 2 games.
Jesus.
Okay, Rick. What do
The
you
2020 Chevrolet Silverado.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been a DLC truck since fucking Horizon 4.
Hmm.
Well, that's about a bunch of horse shit.
There you go.
They have the fucking 1979 Camaro Z28 and the 1970 Camaro Z28.
Right.
But they don't have the fucking 1971 Monte Carlo.
Yeah, that is kind of dumb.
That's real fucking dumb, you ask me, but, you know, what do I know?
You know, in a most joking sense, you were all like, "What do I know?" And then I really, really wanted to be like completely sarcastic and go, "Absolute Jack." So it would have been like this. It's like, "Oh, yeah, but what do I know? Absolute Jack." That's why I didn't say anything. It's like I know it's there. I know it said it, but I was like, nah.
Swear to God, if you shit on my bed, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass and break it off.
Damn.
Give me a minute, I'll be right back.
Okay, I need to go down to the Forza. Here we go. Actually got me quite a bit of credits. Damn. Not bad. Let me see if I can grab that screenshot off the Xbox app here. I'm kind of thinking about recoloring this thing again.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Because I kind of want to see what's going to go good together here.
Welcome back, Rick.
Are you fucking with me? Oh, okay, there we go.
There we go. Alright. Designs and paints. Paint core. I'm just gonna kind of reset everything again. Okay, so let's see here. I still think that's weird that the wait a minute. What? That's almost like a deeper blue for that. What the hell? Weird. Okay. Well, let's do a completely different material. Yep. Okay, so yeah, let's go with that. Nice. Okay, so now wing. Ooh, this is looking good so far. I like it. Okay, so now not really a fan of the black on black, but maybe a yellow? That does kind of look cool, though. You know what? I think I like that. That looks really cool. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, this is baloney.
Dude, this yellow with this matte black Damascus, and the inside is the fucking metal diamond, and their rims have a little bit of metal diamond too. This is perfect. Hell yeah. Definitely keeping it like this. That looks sick. I'm so glad I came up with that yellow. That is nice. I like that. That's a lot better than what I had it. A lot better. That is so cool. I'm so glad I can paint these cars like this because that's so cool.
Yeah, baby.
Duplicates. What? Oh shit. Oh shit. That's insane. I have two SF90 Stradales? Seriously? Huh. Wow, that's crazy. They have a thing for the duplicates then. That's insane. What? Huh. Interesting. I could actually do some of the paint colors, maybe. Nah. Oops, wrong one. Z01, okay. I'm gonna drive this thing to my house and then might hop into the my other Camaro.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. have arrived at your destination.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hop off here. So, I think for tomorrow in the seasonals, I'll just be after that Camaro, the 2024. So, and then that'll be pretty much be it as far as the seasonal racing goes. Tired. Alright, well, before I get off, make sure to check out Dubby's website. So far, I do want to rate the sour cherry flavor. Actually, it's pretty good. I definitely give it. Well, I mean, I like sour things, so I mean. But yeah, for a flavor of an energy drink, from what Dubby's made out of their sour Cheeto bundle, I'd give it a solid like 5 out of 5, definitely. So, and it's not just because they're sponsoring me. Like, that stuff's good, dude. Like, it's so awesome, dude. So I actually can't wait to try out their other flavors, because that's gonna be definitely different. So, anyways, again, make sure to check out any one of these. Make sure to pick up any flavor you want to pick out. Really, I know they're $40 is a energy drink tub, but at least they don't miss on their flavors. I'm serious. This stuff's awesome. It tastes really good. So, if you want to pick it up, the offer's there, and you can use my code SHADOW7203 for 10% off. So, can't really change my discount code for some reason, but that's okay. It's whatever. So, yeah, and if you want to check out their merchandise, it's all here on the other pages too as well. So, oh yeah. Anyways, I'm going to move on to the other stuff here. Everyday Dose. Greatest kickstart to your morning and the best way to get you through the entire rest of the day. So, just real quick, if anybody wants to know what this stuff's about, scroll down to the kind of near bottom here, go through the little questionnaire, see what it's all about. There's mild roast, medium roast, protein coffee, matcha, creamer. So, Coffee Plus is the best way to go. It's called Everyday Dose. So, this stuff's awesome, and I've done plenty of research on it, so I know for a fact it's legitimate. So, no worries on that. So, make sure to check this stuff out. In the meantime, make sure to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure to check out my TikTok. Make sure to follow me over there. Look for @official.dubstep_freak. You know what? As far as my Forza wraps goes, I was kind of thinking about it when I was heading back to my in-game house there, and I don't know, maybe I'll try to put something together this coming Saturday. and then I'll have to post up not this Saturday, but the next Saturday after that. It'll be kind of a late post sort of thing. So yeah, because trying to make it and trying to post it the same day, that's too much. So I'll have to think of something. I'll have to just kind of make something, but put something together. You know what I mean? So anyways, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next live stream. Peace out.